Hey Owen, what do you know? Welcome to Wine and Warcraft episode 5. This is our last episode before the Christmas break, so it's going to be a good one. I'm joined, of course, by Renthal, and I come bearing lovely Christmas cookies because I decided to bake at 1 in the morning.
They look absolutely delicious.
Yes, they're called Magic Peanut Butter Middles. They're basically a ball of peanut butter that's been wrapped inside of a chocolate cookie.
That sounds delicious. I want one now.
I'm sorry I have them here in Chicago, not near you.
Nail them.
And then I have a lovely plum and cranberry wine.
Interesting.
It looks like blood.
Does it taste like blood? That's the important question.
No. It slightly reminds me of church wine, but of 100% better quality and tastes better.
Well, of course.
So
anything's better than church wine.
So think church wine, but with a good flavor. And yeah.
Sounds solid.
Not my favorite. I liked whatever I had a couple weeks ago better, the exotic fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ren, what have you been up to while I eat my cookie?
Well, in World of Warcraft, I've cleared normal Antorus again with no Amethul. I finished my time walking and got my 930 gear on 4 of my characters, and I've been leveling the hunter.
Solid. Have you done?
What have you been up to?
What did you get your rogue up to?
Item level wise?
Uh-huh.
But I think like 930 or so now.
Damn.
Yeah. Still need that second legendary though, so.
1 second. Everyone, this is why you should not eat while you're recording. You can't talk.
That is highly problematic.
It's just so good. Let's see. My rogue hit 893?
That's not bad. Not bad for less than a week at 110.
I'm going to run her through LFR just so I can get a chance at that, the Fellhound mount.
The Charhound?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten that yet. I'm not really farming it, so if I get it, I get it. If not, no big deal.
I'm doing it on LFR because I just don't have time to do normal. At least on normal on multiple characters.
Normal's not too bad.
True, but I mean, between work and everything, and playing other things besides WoW, I don't have time to do normal on more than one character.
Fair enough.
I think I put 8 hours into Persona 4 this week.
That's not bad. That's a significant chunk of time.
And
How are you liking Persona 4?
How
are you liking Persona 4?
I enjoy it. I'm finally back up to the place where I was on my PS3 copy.
Nice.
I had to reset that hard drive a while ago, so I lost that save file because I couldn't transfer PS2 saves.
That's unfortunate.
So then I bought a Vita, so I'm playing it there, and I'm almost to the point I was at. Which isn't significantly far into the game, but it's something.
Yeah.
Also, WoW. Why is WoW yelling at me? What do you want? Oh. Okay, we're gonna fish while we talk. Yeah. Other than that, I finished the Argus campaign.
That's solid.
I spent
Gives
a
you
lot
a couple pieces of 910 gear. Gives you a couple pieces of 910 gear by the time you're done.
Yeah. I don't need anything from there, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 927 on my druid.
Unfortunately, the best in slot arcane relic not arcane, fire relic for fire mages, you can only get that from farming Urs content. So
That's sad.
My life is sad.
I'm sorry, bud.
That's okay.
I don't know. I've been all over the place this week. I don't really know what I've done in WoW. I know I've done a lot, but like I
Kind of
can't
old
tell you what it
man.
was. um, I can tell you I'm excited for Saturday.
What's going on Saturday?
That's when. Well, first off, that's when I get to go home, so that's kind of fun.
Nice.
And then it's also the start of Minion of Grumpus farming for that mount
Yeah.
because that's when Winter Veil opens.
Solid.
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I should do Winter Veil stuff.
Yeah, because then you can get the Violet Proto Drake. Yeah, let's just pull that pretty thing up here. Violet, there you are. Fucking gorgeous. Look at that thing. Ooh, I can look at it through the water.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's nifty. Okay, back to fishing. So yeah.
So what interesting news items have we seen lately?
You know,
with regard to World of Warcraft?
Next to nothing. We got some more PTR stuff. So we've got some new zones coming in 7.3.5, which look to be the unlock zones for the races. We've got the Void Elves unlock scenario zone for Fate's Veil. If you did all of the Macquarie stuff, you get to. It's really similar to that. I am kind of excited to be playing with purple instead of green for the first time in I don't know how long.
It's a very nice aesthetic. I do like the purple and black because the whole pale green and like muddy browny black just gets old.
Are you telling me we'll be doing that for an expansion and a half?
I know, right? It's like unfortunate.
So, I mean, there's that. There's really not much to say. It's an island covered in purple.
And then we have the Forge of Aeons.
Which is a lot more green than I expected.
And purple. It's got the Draenei purple in it. I was expecting more of like the Light Forge Draenei, like gold and like gray type aesthetic. But it's very like green, and you can see the Draenei banner there that's purple.
Yeah, no, this is basically Tanaan jungle. Like, this is basically all the biomes in Tanaan.
Yeah.
So
It's got that very Draenei-esque vibe.
It's weird. I mean, oh look, there's Felgreen in it too. In case you weren't.
Just a bit. In case you weren't tired of Felgreen already, have some more.
So I mean, I don't know. This is kind of weird to me. That feels like we're in Draenor, but who knows? Then we've got the Sunwell. I can only assume either they're just doing giant visual updates for BC stuff, or this has something to do with the Nightborn.
Yeah. I think it could also do with the Void Elves, but we're not really sure at this point. It's all just speculation right now.
I got nothing, really.
So.
Then we have the Utuna scenario. Or sorry, that's there's no L. That's an Unas scenario.
Una.
Really, all we've got is some lovely pictures of some dead trees. Yeah.
Yeah. Very Gilneas-esque to me. That really evokes a Gilneas type feel.
I was thinking Deadwood.
Yeah, Deadwood or Deadwind Pass.
Yeah.
Duskwood.
Duskwood, there we go. Oh, something I forgot to mention. Illyria and Turalyon return to Azeroth in 7.3.5. They'll be in Stormwind. Sightseeing as the lovely married couple they are.
Yep.
It's adorable.
seeing the big statues of themselves.
Yeah. They're not really looking up, though. They're just kind of looking at the base. It's not very exciting. In the short dialogue, we hear that Illyria is eager to meet Sylvanas. Oh, okay. That could be interesting. Okay, so, random question. So we know that they're lovers and they had a child, right?
Yeah.
How is that going to work in the future, considering that he's light forged and she's void? Like, is that just going to burn his willy off, or?
I don't think it's just going to happen. I don't think they can do it.
That's really sad.
Without, dying. It's just a little bit.
That really puts a damper on that relationship.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I was just thinking about that the other day, so I felt I should bring it up.
So anything else news-wise that you wanted to discuss?
We got the uninstanced version of Nighthold, which looks like it's going to be the zone for the Nightborn, which makes sense. It's got portals to all the other major cities. Not much to say about it. You've seen Nighthold before.
Probably a lot.
Thalysra's there now. So, you know.
I kind of wonder what's going on with Elisand. Because
she's
if I recall correctly, we killed her?
Yeah.
Oh.
We killed her at the end of in Nighthold.
I thought we didn't quite kill her, but I guess I could be wrong.
I thought we killed her. Oh, you can be a monk Nightborn because the Pandaren have come to Nighthold.
Yep.
And so now we've got the Call of the Scarab micro holiday, which looks like which is where those Scarab mounts are going to be at. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if we can get all 4 of them or if we're limited to 1. Hopefully this...
I would assume we could probably get all of them. I don't think Blizzard would stop us from...
Yeah. Hopefully these are Kiraji tanks that we can use outside of AQ.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I have all of the AQ mounts, but the red one, because it's such a rare drop. But you can only use them in AQ, except for, I want to say, the red one.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's cool. You know me, I love my mounts.
New mounts, hooray.
We got hot fixes.
The purple one.
What?
Kind of like the purple mount.
You going for the
purple?
Going for that purple?
Yeah, that purple though.
Alright, so we got a bunch of hot fixes on the 5th. PvP buffs for dot-based for Shadow and Affliction. A bunch of changes to specs I don't play for 4 pieces.
Yep.
So I literally cannot talk about any of that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about most of that.
Looks like there's a bunch of damage buffs on every single thing. On each of... I think these are the... what are they called? The Crucible traits.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a bunch of bug fixes. Like A&R, you now have access to Surge of Life if you DC.
Mm-hmm.
Boss health buff on normal and heroic.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. They had it tuned a little low from everything I heard, not having played it.
Yeah.
It was really easy for most people. Let's see. Outlaw got a buff, which I'm down with. Putting Outlaw more in line with the other specs. Because it's
I
not a
have never actually played Outlaw, so do you think it was needed?
it's not a bad spec. I personally am of the school of thought of taking. There's a level 100 talent where you can take slice and dice and go back to the old style of playing combat.
Good old slice and dice.
Because then you can run that instead of roll the bones, so it's less RNG based.
Mm-hmm.
Which just makes you a lot happier 90% of the time. But they were just a little too low on the damage.
To make
So
it viable.
they did an 8% buff a while ago. So they're slowly pulling them into line with the other two specs, just without overdoing it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
The most interesting thing on the hotfixes to me is how they had to buff basically every trinket caster-wise to make it fall in line with the Acrid Catalyst Injector.
Is that what this items section is?
Yeah, they have a
Okay.
whole bunch of buffs. Most of those are because the Acrid Catalyst Injector is just so good, and the rest of them are just kind of mediocre.
So kind of like the melee trinket from TOS, the Spectre of Betrayal, was just like best.
Yeah, kind of like that, or the Tarnished Sentinels medallion.
Mm-hmm.
They're like on that level of good.
And then let's see.
I know for fire, the Acrid Catalyst Injector is like number 2 in terms of what it does, like before Amanthul. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then the 6 we got a few more. We got some more 2-piece changes. Looks like they're mostly fixes though.
Yeah. Which makes sense. You don't want things bugging out like that.
Yeah. So that's it for that. Now we go to the fun stuff that I didn't tell you about yet.
Oh boy, I want to see this fun stuff.
Antorus Mythic Progress.
Oh boy.
So
I've actually been kind of following the race, so.
Currently, as of right now, it is 10 of 11.
Yep.
Which is really fast.
Just a little bit.
So conveniently, on Method, they have a history of raid progressions. So let's just talk about, here's how long. So Emerald Nightmare launched on the 20th of September. Emerald Nightmare Mythic came out on the 27th. And I don't know if you know, EU actually comes out on Wednesdays.
It does, yeah, I know that.
So it came out on the 18th. 18 hours after Mythic Emerald Nightmare came out, Exorcist killed Mythic Xavius.
How much? How long?
18 hours.
Yeah, that's really quick.
Helya lasted 3 days after it launched in EU.
Okay.
Gul'dan lasted 11 days. Because he was Gul'dan and he was like a lovely wall for everyone.
Good old Gul'dan.
Kil'jaeden took 19 days. And currently, Agrimar took, let's see.
A day.
Not even. Because it launched on the 6th in Europe. And Europe killed Agrimar on the 6th.
Yeah.
So they've cleared Mythic Antorus significantly faster than they cleared everything but, Emerald Nightmare. But apparently, either Argus is just that big of a wall for them.
Yeah, Argus, I haven't seen Argus on Mythic, so I can't really comment on, anything about it. But From what I suspect that after the hell that was Tomb of Sokagiris, they decided to tune rating down a notch to bring it more in line with, say, the Nighthold, or even like Trial of Valor, and so that kind of makes sense to me. I could also see them like wanting to make Argus really hard, especially on Mythic, which is why we haven't seen a kill yet.
Mm-hmm. Now here's the interesting thing: we currently have 6 kills on Mythic Agrimar.
Yep.
Reload this page and make sure nobody's killed Argus at the time I've been talking.
Well, as far as I'm aware, no one has.
No. So yeah. There are 6 kills on... Oh, sorry. There is a 7th. Asia got a 7th. Today. So basically everybody's getting to Argus and hitting a wall. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm not a Mythic Raider, so...
It would be something that I would be really interested in doing if I had time.
Yeah, but I just don't really want to do the whole... I don't think being a part of the world first race would be very fun for me. That's not really why I raid, so...
No, but like... Killing Mythic would be cool. I don't want to be part of the race.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to go in and see. I'm just not sure if I'm skilled enough to actually do that. Oh.
So, yeah, that's all the news I really have for this week.
So what are your goals for this upcoming week, Sale?
I don't really know. Probably gonna fish a crap ton more, like I'm doing this exact second.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get that Conjurer Margos up to best friend.
He seems like a really good friend to have.
Yeah, he just takes forever. He's very picky about his friends.
Very, very picky.
I'm gonna try and get all my characters up to over level 40. Well, at least all my alliance characters.
That's a solid plan.
So that I can open the maximum amount of presents on the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever day I'm doing that.
Can you only open the presents once?
You can only open presents once. You get... So you go to the tree in Ironforge.
Uh-huh.
And there's all the boxes are there, but you can only open the ones that you meet the level for, and that stops at 40. And then other presents you get from killing, like, the Grumpus quest, which is a specific kind of present.
Mm-hmm.
And then paying the 5 mistletoe or whatever. And that gives you the savage presents.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's changed for this year because that information I either couldn't find or doesn't exist yet.
Soon, though. Soon.
Mm-hmm. What about you? What are you planning?
It would be nice to advance further in Heroic Antorus. So that's on my goals. Also, I want to level my hunter up. Hopefully, I'll be able to hit 100 by next week, but we'll see. I kind of play it by ear. With Antorus just freshly released, that's been taking up a lot of my time. So.
Oh, I know what I might do this week.
What might you do this week?
Tuesday, I might stream getting the Lucid Nightmare.
Ooh, the Lucid Nightmare.
I think that's what it's called.
The Void Unicorn mount.
Yeah, the other like super complicated thing.
Yeah.
Because I got the first one, the Riddler's Mindworm.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
I need to do that questline. I also need to do Lucid Nightmare. That's on my to-do list too, but it's a lower priority.
Riddler's Mindworm is really fast,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you haven't picked up any of the pages. So,
That's good to know.
because just open up a list of where all the pages are at and just, hop around.
Solid. So do you have any other goals other than Lucid Nightmare and fishing? So much fishing.
Not, like, heavily. Like, will I probably do things? Yeah. But, so I gotta, like, pack and stuff.
That's fair.
Do a last round of laundry quick.
Laundry is important. It's always nice to have clean clothes.
Yeah, I've got a pile of shirts in my closet that are actually clean. I just haven't hung them up. We can tell where my priorities are at.
Yeah. Obviously, the most important things.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, or are we going to wrap this video up?
I think we're going to wrap this episode up, we won't be here during the break. So we're not going to be here on the 17th, 24th, or 31st. I might be streaming sometime during the week after Christmas. I might not. Who knows? We'll definitely be back the first weekend of January, though.
Can't wait.
Keep you up to date on what day that will be, because it will probably change. But
School mixes things up.
I make a lot of things up. Alright. Everybody have a good day. We'll probably stream something or other. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something. It'll be fun.
It's always fun.
Have a good day.